Are you curious how much you would make if you actually sold that screenplay to Hollywood? Well, today we're going to dive into the 2023 theatrical as well as television basic agreement. And so we're going to take a look at this today, and we're going to show you how much you could potentially make. Now, what we're going to look at is minimums. So to keep that in mind, minimums mean the smallest amount they could pay you. Could you get paid more than this? Absolutely. But that's rare. So I know someone was just talking to me about, hey, I saw somebody who made $2 million for selling this particular type of movie. And a lot of times it depends on if there's a lot of different buyers. People know their work, and so they want to buy it. But these, if you're getting into the industry and you don't have a bidding war, this is basically what you're going to see. So I just pulled up the document here. The first thing we're going to look at is high budget. So what that means is how much the movie budget is. So anything that's over $5 million, this is what you can expect as the minimum payment of what you'd get. Now, if you have original screenplay, including treatments, right now we've just gone past the May 2nd, 2025 deadline. So this is good to 5/1. And you can see that for original screenplays, you can make a minimum, including the treatment, $170,000. And if you're wondering, they don't give you that all in one lump check. You get it with the original treatment, you get 68. With the first draft, you get 68. And the delivery of a second draft, you get 34. Now, this is not the same for everything else, too. For a non-original screenplay, including treatment, you get 147. And you can look here on how they basically divide that money up. And the original screenplay, excluding the treatment or sales purchase of the original screenplay, you make 125, and then you just break it off into two different payments. Now, if you have a non-original screenplay, excluding the treatment or sales purchase of a non-original screenplay, it's down to 102,000. So you have additional compensation for story included in the screenplay. You can get paid $22,000. Story or treatment. So let's say you had just a non-original screenplay and you didn't give them a treatment, but then they asked you to write a treatment, you could make a minimum of $45,000. An original story or treatment, again, 68. A first draft screenplay with or without option for a second draft is 68. A rewrite of a screenplay, if someone just asks you, gives you a screenplay and say, hey, can you write this? You make a minimum of $45,000. Or to polish a screenplay is $22,000. And again, this is for equal or more than 5 million. If we look at the numbers for less than 5 million, you can see that the numbers have gone down a little bit. So you only get, if you're doing a small budget movie, $90,000 is that amount that you would start with. And then for a non-original screenplay, including treatment, 79. Original screenplay excluding treatment, 61. Non-original screenplay excluding the treatment is 49. Additional compensation for story included in a screenplay is only $11,000. A story or treatment is 29. And then you have story, original, or treatment, 41. And again, for a rewrite, you have about $29,000, and polish of a screenplay, $14,000. I wanted to take a look and see if that was. Rewrite of a screenplay or a polish is 22, so it's about half. So a lot of these numbers you can see. So if you have a small budget film that you sell a screenplay on, you make about half, a little less than half of what you make for anything over $5 million. Now, I have not sold a screenplay to Hollywood yet. I have sold a screenplay to a video game company, or basically a treatment. I've sold a treatment to a video game company, and this was not a WGA thing by any stretch. I made several $100s from doing that. I'm trying to think, about several $100s for doing that for just a treatment, basically a first draft of a story. So what the stuff you're seeing here is basically for Hollywood scripts and stuff that follows the WGA, which is why we like to do this, to follow WGA, because it gives us a minimum. We know what to expect. And so if you have any questions about this, let me know. I'll also put in the description of the video how to find this information, so you can look as well too. So when they upgrade these numbers again, you'll be able to find them as well too. Until the next video, live well and write well. Keep writing.